Hey, Perfect Spirit. I'm Sam the Miracle Man. Let's create a miracle in your life today. All right, so if you're thinking about, getting wealthy, thinking about getting healthy, forget about it. It's not going to happen. For most people, that will not happen because too much stuff in the mental junk drawer. So when you think about getting healthy, what are your stories? If you're thinking about getting wealthy, acquiring money, what are your stories? Those stories are exactly what's blocking you from acquiring health and wealth. It's that simple, that basic. Yes, some people will get healthy by focusing on health, and some people will get wealthy by focusing on wealth. But as they're going along, they're addressing the mindset and pushing through and pushing through. But for most people, don't have that kind of perseverance to keep going, to keep pushing, because it's a very difficult road because the mind's constantly throwing in the boulders, the rocks, the logs, whatever it can do to slow you on that path, it will do. Because the mind wants to keep you safe, protect it. And the way it does that is by staying in the areas that it's comfortable. So the mind can be comfortable with the uncomfortable because it's a known entity, it's a known quantity. But when you throw the unknown into the mind, it's saying, whoa, 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 hold up here. I like my health stories. I like my wealth stories. I'm comfortable with that. But there's good news if you're watching this channel and consuming my content, if you will, you're learning that this mind is not telling you the truth. It's all these lies, these stories, these opinions, these beliefs, which are not your truth. So it's really about tapping into you. If you want real lasting health, it's right here. Real lasting wealth is right here. It starts with you. Yet there's people out there buying all these programs, all these courses, all these expensive meditations because they want to acquire something. They think there's a magic fix out there. There's no magic fix. You can get the best, you know, money coach, the best health coach, but they alone won't get you there. If you hire yourself a coach and then you're working with him a little bit or her and you're like, this isn't going to work for me. No, this is too hard. I can't do this. And all these stories, it's not going to work for you. And same with medicine. Say you get the COVID vaccine, for example, but you don't believe it's going to work for you. There's a good chance that you will get COVID sometime in your future because you didn't believe that was for you. But if you have the COVID vaccine and you're convinced beyond doubt that this will protect you, there's a very good chance you'll never get COVID. But it's really about that belief and trust in ourself that nothing out there is going to solve our issues. So I read something recently. It's like, if I do this, I'm going to get health. If I do this, I'm going to get wealthy. No, that alone won't do it. Buying something won't get you there. Acquiring something won't get you there. It's that inner work. It's getting rid of the mental junk drawer. Because that mental junk drawer is sabotaging each moment. Because you have to realize the mind is comfortable with the uncomfortable. You throw the unknown into the mind and it freaks out. It likes to know the answer. Even if the answer is an unpleasant one, it's comfortable. So if you want to break out of it, you have to learn to throw this out, to ditch that mental junk drawer. And it all begins with you by learning to be present in this moment. You're either in the story trying to force, this is what I talked about the other day, you're trying to force a situation as opposed to tapping into your power that makes all things possible. It's either force or taking the easy road, if you will, by tapping into your power. Because this is the much easier road to follow to get to than this road. You can get healthy and wealthy by following this, but boy, is that mind going to throw everything in your path to stop you. But you can persevere, you can dig in and make your way through it, but it takes a lot more effort, a lot more energy. So if you want the easy route, tap into your power. Get rid of the mental junk drawer. And you'll see that your infinite abundance is right here. Your infinite abundance for health, wealth, career, relationships, whatever it may be, is being with your authentic self. It's really that simple. If you're not tapping into your authentic self, yeah, you may acquire some wealth, but it then will disappear. You may acquire some health, then it may disappear. So people may think like buying lottery tickets is their answer. And some people will win the lottery. But do you know what the statistics are for people that go bankrupt after winning the lottery? It's really, really a huge number because they never addressed their mental junk drawer, that they weren't deserving, that they weren't worthy of money, that they weren't good enough for money. So the mind finds ways to get rid of it really quickly so you can be comfortable with the uncomfortable. So if you're used to being broke, the mind will keep you in that state unless you do get new programming in here, new supportive program. But most of our program is non-supporting, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you're not deserving, all this kind of stuff that doesn't serve you. So we have to learn to slow it down. Say, okay, I want to get to here. So what's the first step I need to take? The first step is always to be at peace. Have that personal peace with yourself. Let go of any judgment, any criticism of yourself. That is the thing that is going to block you the quickest. The judgment, the criticism, the demanding yourself to be different than the way you are. That's creating this stress. But peace is really the energy of transformation. And I see all these healers out there, these money coaches. Yes, some are working on mindset to help you reprogram that, but they're doing it in a complex way. They're having you push through and persevere through all the obstacles. I don't see many out there. There's a few that really focus on being at peace with you, being fully accepting of you. I can think of very few coaches that actually focus on being at peace with yourself. But usually it's the push and persevere method. And they want to constantly, you tap into them to keep you motivated. It's like that external motivation, the rah, rah, rah. Attend this seminar, rah, rah, rah. Attend this seminar, rah, rah, rah. But it's fleeting. You always need that fix. You want to find the internal motivation with you. What lights you up? What makes you happy? What's your passion? You need to follow that. You really need to follow that passion within you, because it's not going to fall on your lap. If it falls on your lap, it's going to be fleeting because you didn't address this. The mental junk drawer, that head trash that needs to be thrown out, burned up, whatever. It needs to be gone. It doesn't serve you. I suffered with it for 40 years almost. Made my life miserable, painful, suffering, disabled. I don't wish that on anyone, but that was my path. That all humans will suffer, will go through some kind of pain, because it's there to teach you. Hey, pay attention to you. What is best for you? Not what's best for them, but what's best for you. And realize everyone's guessing what is best for you. The only one who doesn't guess best with you is your authentic self, your true self. Some call higher self, but that gets you looking outside yourself. So I like to say true self. Just these little nuances and words do make a difference. That you are in charge of your life. You are all powerful. You are perfect spirit. You are the superhero. And I have my Superhero Sunday around noontime in my Facebook group, Head Trash Anonymous Global Chapter. And we'll talk about how you can become a superhero. It's not by acquiring things out there. It's by finding those people. If you need people out there, it's finding those people that can point you back to here. Not chasing thoughts with more thoughts. Go do this, go do this, go do that. No, be comfortable with you. Are you okay with you? That's the real big question you need to ask yourself. Where is your level of personal peace with yourself? Drop a comment below. Where is your judgment, criticism? Even the slightest judgment. oh, why'd you do that? You shouldn't have done it this way. It's like, oh, I did it this way, but that didn't work. Let me try a new way. No criticism whatsoever. It's like, oh, that way didn't work. Let me try a new way. Instead of like most people like, you tried this way. It's like, oh, you idiot. Why'd you try it this way? It's like, no, I tried it this way. Let me go back, try it a different way. And be in this place of lightness. This is where things really get fun, when you're light, when you're happy. Then things just sort of happen and click. Just think of the energy of anger, frustration. Nothing moves. You stay stuck in this one place. But if you're happy, you're light, you're joyful, things just happen. It's magic. And you are that magician. All right. Well, take good care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.